It's about free people having the right to make their own decisions for their life and for their own family's well-being.
Hello YouTube family, welcome back to the channel. We are at the 2024 Homesteaders of America Conference. I'm Jerry.
And I'm Dawn.
And we're living the Newcomb life.
So we are just back from Homesteaders of America Conference. And we thought it would be nice to sit down and kind of give you a little bit of a snapshot of how our weekend went. Once again, fabulous weekend, wonderful people. Definitely love to go to Homesteaders.
Yeah.
In case you're not aware, Homesteaders of America Conference is held once a year in Front Royal, Virginia. And it is a place for people to come together that enjoy homesteading, but it's way more than that.
This is a lifestyle of living day to day and planning your next week, your next month, your next quarter, your next year, and getting ready as a lifestyle.
It's, eating healthy, raising your own foods, and in today's world, you never know what you're going to get.
Right.
And so I think these people are really looking for a better lifestyle that's going to give them healthier foods and a healthier lifestyle. And
it's based on self-reliance. It's being less reliant on your government. The idea is to just live a free life.
Yeah. And at Homesteaders, they have everything from seminars to help you do that. But it's more than that. Like, if you're just interested in keeping bees, there are classes that you can go to, and there are vendors there that can help you do that. If you're interested in canning foods, there are vendors there that will help you can food. There are people there doing seminars that are teaching you how to prepare foods in your home, or if you grow a garden. For me, it is very difficult when you're getting 300 cucumbers to know what to do with all those cucumbers. Or
it's
green
not only
beans.
canning, it's food preservation as a whole.
Correct. Meaning
canning and dry storage, or freeze drying, or putting things in the freezer. But it goes beyond that. They try to get you to look at situations where, what happens if the power goes down? Like we just had Hurricane Helene and Hurricane Milton that just went through. North Carolina is still going through a power outage. So they've been out for a couple of weeks. And one of the things that they said was, okay, so let's say your freezers go down. Well, what do you do to help preserve the food that are in your freezers? And canning is definitely one of those ways, but you have to prepare for that. So you have to have enough jars, you have to have a way to do it outside, not necessarily over an open fire, but maybe over propane. And it's a good idea to practice that before it actually happens. Maybe not on that grand of a scale, but at least do it and know that you can do it.
Yeah. So looking at that, looking at all the vendors and the seminars, there are, for instance, if you want to know how to raise rabbits and processed rabbits to eat, there are classes on that. If you want to know how to raise your own chickens and how to process your own chickens, they have seminars on that.
And there's different chickens for different reasons. There are chickens that you raise for meat. There are chickens that you raise for eggs. And it's two completely different things. And then, do you keep them in a coop, or do you raise them on pasture if you have pasture land?
And they have people there that have coops or
mobile coops, stationary coops. They have there were several different vendors there who had milkers, not only for cows but for goats, which is a really big thing. There is a huge line for goat's milk.
So some of the seminars that we attended Nick Freitas's talk on how to work with your government to get things passed, like laws on, or get laws taken down on raw milk, or some of the other laws that people are fighting for food freedom.
In order to add something to the Virginia Constitution, you have to carry the resolution, you have to get the language of that resolution passed through the House, then it has to pass through the Senate, then there has to be an intervening election. Then you have to, with the new General Assembly that you have to pass the exact same language through the House, then again through the Senate, and then it goes to the ballot, and the people of Virginia vote on it. If it makes it through that entire process, then it goes into the Virginia Constitution. Now, I'm not going to give you any false hope that I think this resolution has just an excellent chance of flying through the General Assembly. But we got to start somewhere. And we've got to generate interest in this. And we got to have people asking more questions like, wait a second, this isn't already law? This isn't already protected? Because I don't think most people understand how intrusive the government has become with respect to what they eat. And now, don't get me wrong, I know the government has a wonderful track record when it comes to food. I mean, who's not loving that food pyramid, right? That wasn't, we all know that was just following the science all the way through, right? Based off of whoever paid for it. So we need more people to be interested in this as a topic, because ultimately it's not just about the produce you buy or the meat you buy. It's about free people having the right to make their own decisions for their life and for their own family's well-being.
We did go to that seminar. We also went to a seminar on from Joel Salatin on how to have a homestead and how to do all of that in today's culture.
AI has been an interesting thing. You know, when I grew up, AI was artificial insemination. And now it's become, and then it became avian influenza, and now it's AI, artificial intelligence. So I lost what it was there for a minute. So I've watched this happen, and you know, now the whole big thing in the agriculture community is we got to do it. Scientific farming. You know, we got to ask Alexa what's wrong with our chicken. You know, if you got a sick chicken, you know what's wrong with your chicken. You ask Alexa, and I mean that's basically what this is. And let me make one prediction for you. I predict that if you have a Tyson chicken farm and you ask Alexa, why do I have sick chickens? Alexa, which will be the AI precision agriculture, you know, the Wizard of Oz over here, you know, this thing, this font of information for agriculture. Alexa will never say, you know, if you put these chickens outside on fresh pasture and grass every day and move them around in a sanitary condition, let them have exercise and express their chickenness, you know, maybe they won't be sick. Trust me, Alexa will never say that. If you go out and you have infertility in your soil, you say, ask, how do I build fertility in my soil? Alexa is never going to tell you compost. It's going to tell you get some 10-10-10 and, you know, concoctions for this and that and the other.
We did go to the rabbit processing class, and we also went to one on how to build a homestead in 2 years
and have it profitable.
Right. There are seminars on herbal medicines and how to use things that you grow in your yard or in the woods around your house to heal you should you be sick, should you not have access to a pharmacy or medicine, or maybe you just don't want to use modern medicine. You want to try to use herbal medicine. There are seminars on homeschooling.
That's actually made a huge comeback.
And I think COVID really solidified a lot of that. People started to realize, I could actually do this. But you will find if you go to Homesteaders that there are a lot of families there. This is a family-oriented event.
Definitely.
Kids are very welcome. They have a whole Kidsteader program.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this, but so this is the schedule, the Homesteaders schedule. And this is for Friday, and this is for Saturday. But you can see for Friday and Saturday over here, everything right here is geared towards kids. Even on Saturday, the whole day, the kids will have stuff to do. And we were amazed about the number of families that were there.
So many
and everything
young
there
families.
Was kid friendly. Everything was dog friendly.
Yeah. No, it was a great event. The food vendors that are there are fantastic. A lot of farm to table really type food vendors, barbecue, homemade ice cream, just amazing.
So
amazing
I had a
day.
Breakfast sandwich from J&L
Green,
and they raise pigs. They are farmbuilder.com. If you get a chance, check them out. But that sausage sandwich that I had
was amazing.
Was absolutely fantastic. The food was great. They probably had 10 to 12 different food trucks, but it wasn't just food trucks only. It was other type of food vendors that were there too, and everything was great. Yeah.
So in a nutshell, Homesteaders of America Conference is in October every year.
Yep.
It will be next year. It will be October 10th and 11th.
Yep.
It is a Friday and a Saturday. If you plan to go, just note that you'll have to take off work on that Friday. Typically, it's chilly in the morning and warm in the afternoon, so dress appropriately. But I think if you have any desire to garden or beekeep or raise animals or homeschool or preserve food, any of those things you will enjoy. You will find things there that will be beneficial to you. There are lots of homemade vendors there selling their home goods.
I mean, it's everything. It's leather goods. It's blacksmithing. Leather aprons, a bunch of soap and tinctures. Honey. I mean, it really caters around. It's like Etsy on steroids, and you're right there. You can talk with. We saw a husband and wife team that make stainless steel pans and griddles. We talked to them for quite a while. They were great. But one thing to note, the tickets go on sale in January.
And let me tell you, when they go on sale, you better buy, because I guarantee you within 3 weeks to a month, they are completely sold out. And you cannot get them at the gate. You cannot get them. It's really hard to even buy them from somebody else because everybody wants to go. So we thoroughly enjoyed our weekend and wanted to share it with you. If you have any questions, put them in the comment box below. We'd be happy to answer them. And tell us, if you were going to Homesteaders of America, what would you want to see? What would you want to learn about? We would love to hear your comments.
All right, guys, so that is another Homesteaders of America Conference in the books. We had a great time. Just so you know, the next Homesteaders of America Conference is already scheduled for October 10th and 11th, 2025. Tickets go on sale in January, so make sure that you guys go online and order early. But that's going to do it for this video. If you guys like this video, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's free, and it really helps our channel grow. And hit that notification bell so you're up to date on all of our upcoming videos. But thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you on the next one.